talk about all the games happened on Tuesday, March 7th. The first game is the Washington Wizards beat Detroit Pistons 119-117. The Wizards, they're barely holding on to the 10th seed. The Detroit Pistons, they're clearly trying to tank. They had almost everybody out. So it's going to be a little bit scary holding some of these guys down the stretch. But let's talk about the Wizards. Bradley Beal, he's having a late season surge. 32 points. And his efficiency just has been unbelievable this year. Beal, after this game, he is, just a 56 on the season. But he's shooting 51% from the field. Almost no defensive stats. Actually, he's adding 0.7 blocks. That's pretty impressive. But just a weird year from Beal. Not really shooting a lot of threes. Not scoring too much, but the efficiency is great. Not a lot of steals, but he's getting some blocks. Delon Wright, meanwhile, is just absolutely must roster. 6 assists, 5 steals. Right? As long as Delon Wright is out, this guy is amazing. Daniel Gafford had a steal and a block, 7 rebounds, not much else. And Kristaps Porzingis had 24 points. No defensive stats there. With Kyle Kuzma back, if you're streaming Danny Advia, it's okay to drop him now. Kyle Kuzma, 23 points is not bad, hit 3 threes. For the Detroit Pistons, James Wiseman, Marvin Bagley, Jaden Ivey, even Isaiah Livers, they're just getting huge minutes with everybody out. So let's just monitor their next game. And Wiseman and Bagley, right? These are the guys that we could stream. If you don't care about the free throws. Wiseman had a great game. Same thing with Jaden Ivey. 5 turnovers, yes, it's an issue, but great efficiency and added 12 assists. Pretty impressive stuff out of Ivey. And Jalen Duren and Killian Hayes, let's see when they come back. They may not come back in a while. Jalen Duren has been out for a while. But even when they come back, let's monitor their minutes. The next game is the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Orlando Magic 134-123 without Giannis. Of course, Brook Lopez had another great game. 1 steal and 3 blocks with 26 points. Bobby Portis just a double-double, not much else. But he'll be a very good stream with Giannis out every single time. Chris Middleton played well, had 11 assists, and Javon Carter shot the ball really well, 24 points and 5 assists and a block. Great stuff. If Giannis is out, if Jrue Holiday is out, Javon Carter, Bobby Portis are the guys that we look to stream. And Grayson Allen pretty much played more of the same with or without Giannis because he just makes a lot of threes. For the Orlando Magic, Franz Wagner had 21 points. That's not bad. Pancaro, bad efficiency again, 20 points. Mortiz Wagner played 18 minutes with Wendell Carter Jr. out. He could be a good stream as long as Wendell Carter Jr. continues to be out, but he only got 21 minutes. Give the guy 25 to 30, then we could stream him. Jalen Suggs also this is a bad game, but I'm okay continue holding on to him until and if you need assists and steals and blocks. And Markelle Fultz had 16 points, not bad for assist, continues to play okay. And Cole Anthony 23 points and 1 3. Sure, he could be another guy that we look to stream. A little bit minutes opened up with Gary Harris out. The next game, the Charlotte Hornets, they're a big underdog. Went into the Knicks and beat them. The Knicks won like 9 straight or something. Kelly Oubre Jr., of course, is going off every single game with all the usage. 27 points, 3 threes, absolutely must roster. Terry Rozier played okay as well. No defensive stats, but added 2 threes and 7 assists, 25 points. Mark Williams, 28 minutes is good. Nick Richards played 19, but he only got 3 rebounds, interestingly. Struggled a little bit, but he's mainly a rebound guy. I don't think he gets that many blocks. He gets like 1.2, which is still a must roster, but he's not like a 2 blocks guy type of guy. PJ Washington had added a steal and 2 blocks, pretty good. I don't mind rostering him. Provided many different categories. And Gordon Hayward is still giving him minutes, 8 assists and 9 rebounds with 23 points and a block is really not bad. And Dennis Smith Jr., it sucks that they're just giving all the minutes to Kelly Oubre Jr. and make Terry Rozier PG. But Dennis Smith Jr., 6 assists, 5 rebounds. I don't think he's a must roster just because the minutes is not high enough. He could be a streamer. For the New York Knicks, we have Emmanuel Quickley, 14 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. With Jalen Brunson out, sure, like he's a guy that we want to stream. Josh Hart continue coming off the bench, pretty solid, but without Jalen Brunson, they finally lost the game. RJ had a great game offensively, 27 points. But once Jalen Brunson comes back, he's not going to get the minutes. So I still just think we should just stream him or drop him. Julius Randle, rough night as well, and Mitchell Robinson added the stealing block. Yeah, this next team, they won 9 straight before this game, before they drop this loss. It's going to happen eventually. It's all right. The next game is just easy. No Harden. They play the Timberwolves. Joel Embiid, just easy game, 39 points. Just no resistance, 1 steal and 3 blocks versus Rudy Gobert. And Rudy he only played 25. What? Against Joel Embiid? I guess the game was out of it. So Joel Embiid only played 20 minutes. I got you. DeAnthony Melton continues to get minutes, so continue to ride with it. But I think with everybody healthy, there will be some nights he only gets 20 minutes. Had 3 threes, 11 points, and 7 rebounds. Not bad. Tobias Harris came back, had 10 points, 14 rebounds, 4 steals, and a block. Very impressive stuff. But again, with everybody healthy, he doesn't have a lot of usage. Give you 13, 14 points and 5 rebounds with great efficiency. But that's about it. That's really about it. For the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels had 3 blocks in 26 minutes. Kyle Anderson, 20 minutes. All these guys are not bad. We could have them provide a lot of defensive stat. In Kyle Anderson's case, I think he's a must roster until Cat comes back. Rudy Gobert had 9 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. And Anthony Edwards had 32 points. And 5 threes. Mike Conley played just 24. Yeah, they are pretty bad other than Anthony Edwards. And let's waiting for Cat, see whenever he comes back. And Brooklyn Nets went to Houston, just destroyed them 118-196. And Mikal Bridges 30 points. He's gonna be, if they don't make any major changes, he's gonna be great next year. 30 points, 4 threes, a steal and 2 blocks, and added 5 assists. No rebounds, unfortunately, but his game is so good in fantasy, so efficient. If he can score, if his volume goes up, and provide some defensive stats, and top 30, and he doesn't get hurt at all. He plays every single game. Spencer Dinwiddie, 23 points and 4 assists. Okay. Nick Claxton at 1 steal and 4 blocks, 13 rebound. Big game from him. And Cameron Johnson, for whatever reason, it was a blowout, so he only played 24 minutes. His value has also gone up since he got traded because he just had more usage and more minutes on this team. And wow, did I see Nerlens Noel is on this team? If Claxton gets hurt, maybe you could stream him for some defensive stat. He's good at getting those. We know he's an old friend of ours, Nerlens Noel. Houston Rockets, Jalen Green went 6 for 11 from the free throw line. 25 points. Oh man, it's tough. If you don't need points and threes in the playoffs, or if you need some efficiency, he's a guy that you could drop. Kevin Porter Jr., same thing, but he does provide some other category, especially assists, steals. Assists and steals, he provides those. But he was minus 25 in 29 minutes. Şengün, 12 rebounds, 16 points. Sure, can't complete too much. But Tari Eason, just putting up numbers every single game, right? 8 points, 4 rebounds is not much, but three steals. Kenny Martin Jr. didn't do much, and Jabari Smith, of course, didn't do much. Tari Eason, for me, is a must roster. He's been getting around 30 minutes a night. Can provide a lot of defensive stats. Love him a lot, so go grab him and roster him. And for the Warriors, another loss. One loss could take them. Well, they're still the 6th seed, but a couple other more losses, they're going to be 8th seed. While the Clippers are the 8th seed. Crazy how the West, right, from 4th seed to 10th seed, a lot of good teams, right? You say you play Grizzlies, so Kings play some young teams. They may not even be the favorite. Let's see how playoff. Let's say Warriors play Grizzlies in the first round. That would be very spicy. Dante DiVincenzo, wow, he's still getting minutes. Interesting. Now he's an absolutely must roster with Curry back, 7 assists, 3 steals, and 6 rebounds. Great stuff. Kuminga started. They just switched the lineup a little bit with Draymond Green starting at the center. Draymond had 11 assists. He played well. Klay Thompson played 40 minutes. They just handing out huge minutes to Klay now. 23 points, 5 threes, a steal and a block. Not bad. Curry, of course, 40 points, man. 40 points is 40 points. 10 threes, great stuff, 7 assists. Good to see him just come right back in after a few games and putting up games like this. And Jordan Poole is somebody that we could consider dropping, to be honest, in the playoffs if you don't need points, threes, or free throws. With everybody healthy, he'll have games where he goes up for 30 for sure, but with everybody healthy, he's not going to score too much, to be honest. His points over and under is under 20 and not really providing the other area, all the other areas. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they're going to rest him today, so of course he goes off 33 points, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Isaiah Joe is somebody we could stream with Shai out. And Josh Giddey should have a good day today as well, 17 assists. He's heating up a little bit toward the end of the season. That's great. And they might rest him as well. You don't know what's going to happen with Oklahoma City Thunder. Jalen Williams is going to be out for a couple weeks. Not a couple weeks, at least 2 games. That really sucks. But again, it's tank, so nobody's safe on this team. Not just Shai, right? I wouldn't be surprised Giddey rests one of those back-to-backs. We'll see. Aaron Wiggins had 33 points. So, Aaron Wiggins is the guy that we could look to stream. Isaiah Joe, right? They're just playing Lu Dort. Maybe they rest Lu Dort a little bit as well. But yeah, same script there last year. Last year it was guys like Isaiah Roby, Pokusevski coming and putting up like top 20, 30 values. This year, maybe Isaiah Joe can do it. I highly doubt it. Shai is going to be like, he plays one game and rests another, so going to be in and out of the lineup. And Dallas Mavericks had another win, close win. They're the 5th seed. It will be hard for them to catch the Suns, so it might be a first-round matchup. Another really spicy matchup. Lauri Markkanen, 33 points, 6. And the Jazz, oh my God, they are falling all the way to the 13th. But they're only half game away from the 10th spot, so wow. It's that competitive in the West. So they're also trying to win. Kelly Olynyk started at the center with Walker Kessler out. Put up a great line. Just continue to roster him. Taylor Horton Tucker, I think we could stream him. He finally has a good game. The next game could be a stinker, but this is what he can do. 2 steals and a block, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And Colin Sexton is going to be out for a while, so he should have the starting job, playing at least 25 minutes a game, and if he's playing well, 35. So let's roster him. And Chris Dunn, of course, another guy we could just keep rostering. Assists really good, get a lot of defensive stats, and added 8 rebounds in 24 minutes as well, without Walker Kessler. For the Dallas Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie both had a decent game, added some defensive stats and assists. And Luka, these 2 guys are going to soak up all the stats. And Reggie Bullock left the game, so Tim Hardaway Jr. might be a good stream if you're looking for some threes. He's been shooting the ball super well. So it's a lottery with him. If you count on him with field goal, but of course you're not. You're just looking for threes. He hit 7 here, which is huge. All right, let's talk about the last game of the night. The Grizzlies lost to the Lakers. The Lakers without LeBron, without D'Lo for the most part, they are doing it. Led by Anthony Davis. And the Grizzlies, they don't have Ja Morant, but usually in the past they'll actually play fine without Ja. Tyus Jones, absolutely must roster. Didn't do much here, 16 points. That's it. Desmond Bane somewhat disappointing without Ja, but 7 assists. He's gonna bounce back next game. Xavier Tillman, we could stream him as long as Steven Adams is out, right? Because with Brandon Clark out, he's gonna get 30+ minutes tonight. Really impressive stuff, 4 steals in the block, but I doubt it's gonna happen again this year. And Jaren Jackson Jr. added 1 steal and 2 blocks. Of course, the defense had 5 fouls in 31 minutes. And Dylan Brooks had 5 fouls. Yeah, they fouled too much. And Dylan Brooks, of course, shot 30% from the field again. For the Lakers, what about Anthony Davis? 30 points, 22 rebounds, 2 blocks. 7 turnovers is a bit high, but with LeBron out, he's going to just have a lot of usage. He's going to score a lot. But, all the other areas, I think maybe a little bit more assist. But AD is a beast regardless. It's really about health. Dennis Schroeder had 9 assists without LeBron. Malik Beasley, we could stream him. But once D'Lo comes back, let's see how the guards' minutes going to shake out. Jared Vanderbilt, 4 personal fouls in 23 minutes. Not a must roster in the playoffs. Somebody you can definitely drop. But if you're looking for rebound, field goal, and defensive stats, right, he's the guy. Troy Brown Jr. didn't really do much at all. And that's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.